Hey, I'm Tyler Boronski alongside Jakob Marsee of the Miami Marlins. Jakob, I will get to some journalistic questions real quick, but I got to ask, 2 days ago, obviously the big game for you. But when you said post-game, he kind of gave you the, what's your favorite moment? The 2 home runs, 4 hits, 7 RBIs. You said the win.
4-hit game, first multi-home run game. And you also tied a franchise record with 7 RBIs. Which one are you most proud of?
The win, honestly.
How quickly did you realize, like, that was kind of a cool quote? That was kind of cool. How many people give you, some text messages afterwards about, that was kind of baller?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely heard some stuff, or even like guys in there and stuff, but I mean, I truly meant everything I said. I just want to win baseball games, and obviously good games come with that, and it's really cool and special, but at the same time, as long as we win, like, I don't care if I go up for at 4 hits.
Well, you're doing your part. I mean, during your first 2 weeks up here, if you just look at those hoops, you'd be one of the best players in the big league so far. I mean, high on base percentage, low chase rates. You're really just not whiffing at anything right now. Describe how you feel at the plate right now. Why maybe you haven't felt overwhelmed up to this point.
Yeah, I think I've been just trying to keep things simple, stay within myself, and just stick to my approach. I think I've always had a good plan and approach and eye at the plate. So just sticking to that and just really just breathing and not making it more than it is.
Who would you credit the most maybe to help you really develop that approach? Maybe when you're younger, or maybe once you got to pro ball, to really have that plate discipline the way you have it right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think it starts with, like, from a young age, my dad just making sure I was swinging at good pitches, and then goes on to my hitting coach in travel ball, Coach Martin. He did a good job with me and still does to this day. I still hit with him all the time. And then in college, we just had a good approach, and it was just really honed in there, and just picked zones, and that's where I learned it the most.
I know you're a confident guy, but during these 2 weeks up here in the big league, has there been a conversation that stood out, whether maybe with a teammate, a coach here, maybe a family or friend member, to just really calm the nerves of, you're finally living out your dream, you're up here, you're performing, but just to calm the nerves of, being a big leaguer, basically? Any specific conversations that stand out?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a couple. I mean, obviously, Graham Pauly, me and him are best friends. We've been together since we got drafted with the Padres. So just having him here helps me out a ton, and just getting advice from him. Even like back when I was in AAA, he was helping prepare me for this. And then same time, I think Stowers has done a really good job talking to me, and other outfield guys too, but just making sure that he's there for me if I need anything, and just I was able to pick his brain on some stuff. He's just been there for me, and then the coaches just really just telling me to be myself and just go play, and if they have something to tell me, they'll come correct it later.
Remember how you felt when that trade did happen from the Padres to the Marlins? It's like Padres 2.0 on this side, on this team now, but do you remember how you initially felt when that happened, a year and a half ago at this point now?
Yeah, I mean, mixed emotions, obviously. Obviously, you hear it's going to be a good opportunity for you, so you want to believe it. But then you go into a new org, you don't know anyone and everything. So a little bit excited, but a little bit just like nervous, scared, trying to do too much. So
yeah. Any philosophical differences you've noticed between the two organizations to compare, basically?
I mean, besides the big difference of the fact that one's trading all their prospects to get guys to win now, and others trying to rebuild and stock up their farm, I mean, that's the biggest thing. And other than that, nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Last couple for you, maybe a couple fun questions for you. First MLB game you remember, attending, and that, just the memory that comes to mind when you think of your first ever MLB game as a fan.
Oh, first ever one. I don't know about first ever one.
What's the first MLB game I guess you remember as a kid?
I remember a lot of games as a kid, but I think like one of the coolest games I went to is JD Martinez. It was his first game back off of IL. He had a pinch hit homer off Chris Sale, dead center on like the first pitch he saw. It was super,
I know what you're talking about.
It was sick. Yeah.
How many Tigers games did you make?
A lot. Yeah, I had some I would have answered, I had some birthday parties when I was there when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Just had some family come to the games and stuff, but I obviously don't remember. Yeah, Miggy, Pudge Rodriguez. I was a big Pudge Rodriguez fan. Yeah.
Last one for you. Obviously, elite defense out there so far. What's a catch that whether you're little league, middle school, high school, pro ball, that you would tell someone, hey, this is my favorite catch of mine throughout my life, that I guess if you had to choose one, that All right, if I only had one to show on the highlight tape, what would it be? You know, because sometimes for guys, it really isn't even from their pro ball career. Sometimes it's from like high school. You know, what's the catch that you had to brag? You would brag about?
I think there was one time I had a catch when there was like guys on 2 outs towards the end of the game, and we were only up by 1, and I made a diving catch, and I think that would be it.
How old was that?
That was in like I think high A.
High A? Okay, so recent. We've seen some good ones so far already on Lone Depot, so keep it up. All right, Jacob, thanks, man.
Thank you, no problem.
Hey, yeah, I be flying with the angels every day, yeah. I play this fool, but life is great, fam. Ooh, I work 60 hours a day, man. Yeah, I'm built to grind, it's my escape plan.